thing out in the streets is like homeless people that think they're smarter than everybody. I've had a, because I used to work I was in the programming in the Denver Rescue Mission for a little bit, and the people come in there and they expect you to know how they're spelling, how their last name is spelled, and they get pissed off if you don't remember their name. I don't know. I've met a lot of assholes out here in the streets. I don't know.
There's a lot of assholes everywhere.
It's not just the street, it's not just the streets though.
I want to make.
Maybe it's me. I don't know. Maybe I just piss people off.
Well, at least you have a sense of humor about it. I just wanted, so what I think is cool is the shading. And I just, this is new for me, the way it's shaded. And I think that's just to break it up, right? There's no like particular significance why panhandling, jaywalking. That would be you, Stella, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So it's just to break it up. If anybody says like, why is that? Yeah.
Well, you can look at their face and know what the objection is going to be or not. You know, and like I said, I got screamed at twice in the gathering. Oh, more surveys, which means, well, the gathering had done a survey the week before on something, so which I wasn't there when they did it, but I remember they said they were going to do it, and that's really what had happened. And they were just surveyed out, and they thought, you know, I was hitting them up again for the gathering. So, you know, you can lead with, like I say, your best foot forward. You could lead with Debo. You know, lead with the fact that we lost and we're trying to win. You know, lead with the fact that we got tiny homes. Whatever, you know, you feel that that person, you know, would get excited about, whatever. You know, roll the dice.
Stella, did you have specific wordings that you wanted to point out? I know that we were talking earlier about some of the language you thought needed to be clarified.
One of the things is, I was kind of organize it in little pockets so that it, you know, like the first part, you know, I just divide one on there, and then the part at the bottom, and then the back. So it just broke up into a piecemeal that seemed a little bit easier than just, you know, just writing that was just seemed to be running on, and people look at it and they turn over on the other side, and they're like, when you want this back, whatever. So when you want 50 cents, I go spend your 50 cents for you. In the meantime, if you know, give me permission to spend your 50 cents since you don't want to serve it. You know, I have to do all kinds of things. Everybody, you know, got jokes. So, yeah, as far as that's concerned, I was just trying to figure out, based on what I had seen from the last year, because you said certain things had come off. So, I guess you brought it down to this is the information that you need. So, you know, it's easy, but maybe we should talk about the ones where they have to write. You know, and what we're expecting, because it don't make sense to them to write rubbish, and we bring it back with the rubbish. It's better if you look at it after you get it back and it's rubbish, then you let them either clarify the rubbish or you write some of the notes next to it. This is what they meant, or something, or, you know, because then, you know, once the survey goes anonymous, that's the last point in time where the survey, you know, is coming from a source. After that, it just goes anonymously in the pile. So the rubbish at that point is real rubbish. So I would say the parts that are to be written by them should be understood by the surveyor before it is stacked with the rest. Otherwise, you know. So that's something that if there's something you're specifically looking for them to say that is too wide to be a multiple choice type situation, so it has to be written, then we should all have an understanding of what it is we're looking for, because we're the filter. So the written parts, you know, I think we all need to be on the same page as to what they're supposed to be writing. And, you know, some people just go off and just be writing about their dog and their cat. And, you know, it's just...
I don't think we got one.
I think we might have.
Should have, we don't have a
No, I
question
mean,
about
what's
that.
that? I mean, they, you know, they just... They're...
Could be relevant.
They think of something, but you had to have been there at their experience to really understand it. It makes sense to you if you were standing there when they had that experience. So, you know, their writing might not be the greatest, or your understanding of what they're writing might not be the greatest. So, I was just saying, there's a couple of people that I didn't understand what they were saying, and I went back, and then it made perfect sense to me when they explained the whole story to me, you know. But so the writing part is basically, if you're getting back a survey, a quick look at the writing parts real quick, and make sure that it is not just babble that whoever is compiling won't have a clue.
Any questions about any of the open-ended questions? So this is like 1B, 3, 12.
I don't remember the 12 one. I like how that was added.
I brought that one, and we talked about it, I brought it in a couple of meetings, but.
Can you explain why 12 is in there? How do you know the difference between trash and someone's belongings?
That's in there for a couple of reasons. I mean, one, oh yeah, we have to wrap up by 5, so yeah. Before 5. One is because, you know, this whole thing of, oh, it's all trash, these people are making so much trash, this is the reason that we have the camping ban, this is the reason that we have the sale law, that's, you know, that's a justification that we hear all the time. So being able to clarify what that is, what is someone's trash or what is someone's belongings, I think is really important. For that reason, it's also really important for the right to privacy of your belongings that we have in the bill, and so that when we're talking about someone's belongings, you can further clarify what that actually means and how we define that.
My backpack with the hole in it and duct tape covering the hole in the broken strap ain't trash, everything I own. And a cop would just look at it, and I'm sure it would talk if I wasn't standing right there saying, hey, that's everything I own.
About the survey language overall before we run out of time.
Number 4, so when we say security guards, have you ever seen or encountered private security guards hassling people, So private security guards, have you been in Denver for a while?
Wanna be cops,
Yeah?
didn't make the academy.
Or they're making some extra money. But those ambassadors, the yellow shirted guys, people in the mall, they're security guards, right? Yeah, so somebody says you mean those yellow shirts.
The other one, the
Yeah.
purple one.
The ones in the
Purple
vest,
are the
the
ones that-
caution vests,
The what?
the caution vests.
The reflective vest.
Yeah, I guess that, well, I thought they were yellow shirts.
The ambassadors, all, in most strictest sense of the word, are security guards, because they're walking around with a night, walkie-talkie that they can hit and call a cop, or
Yeah, you should see the
RTD or whatever.
Denver rescue mission. Yeah.
Smile.
Yeah.
We should add that to the first question, because I just realized I put down I've been harassed for sleep, or not sitting, sorry.
Excited. What?
Sitting,
Sitting.
but it wasn't by a police officer, it was by a big person downtown and stuff like that.
Well, they'll call the cops on you, so it might as well be.
Like,
They did it, but you see what they just did when they came past us before they came. He just told the group to get out the middle of the water, and they kept moving.
so should I have them?
They copped it?
The ones
But
that
we
was
should
on
put
the
the
wall,
private
riding things.
Have police
Oh,
or private
yeah.
security?
No,
harassed?
those are traffic cops, those are not.
I thought
they're
that's,
not-
thought we had it separated.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm not, like,
There's good ones, though.
I'm not sure about data, because our previous questionnaire had it that way, and the national questionnaire has it this way. So I wouldn't wanna like not be able to be included in the national question just because we said and private security? We could check on that.
Yeah, you have to make sure that.
Then we can't use this
Police
information
don't-
about police anymore if we water it down by saying police or security. I mean, I like it the way it is, because we know in question one, they're talking about what cops
Because
have done.
they're sworn into law to, like, security guards is somebody's private.
Yeah.
They're not really helping.
Private bids.
Private bids.
Private ass.
Well, I mean, the most you could do by private security is be harassed, because can you be cited or ticketed or arrested by private security? You can't. They would have to go escalate it to another level to call the cop.
Sticky.
So,
Yeah, I like this guy.
That's why it is that way, that's, you just answered that question.
harassed.
We should wrap up with our logistics unless there's any other questions about the language, yeah? Okay.
Hopefully he's there.
One thing, if they ask about the private security, like if they say, I've been harassed by private security, so should they check yes?
Well, there's,
Well, because that's the only one that you can be by both.
question number 4 talks about private security.
Encountered.
Say, well, we'll get to that in 4. 4 is more general, doesn't break it down, but.
Right, but we have this whole column here that could be cops or private security, so are they to not check if it?
But question 4 can only be private security.
Question 1 is only cops, question 4 is only private security. Okay, well, we can address any further things on that after, but let's make sure we get some of our basic logistics understood. This is talking about marking the questions clearly. I think we've already talked about that. We've already talked about the open-ended questions, making sure it's readable, checking in if you don't understand what they wrote. And then in terms of picking up surveys and quarters, I will ensure that we have these questionnaires in stacks in our HBR cabinet folder thing in our office, so that anytime somebody wants to come and get surveys, you can come and pick some up, and also pick up quarters. And if you pick up the quarters, like I mentioned this earlier, please fill out this little thing. We can make this fancier if we want, but for now, at least we need to track how much money people are taking, what the date is, and who's taking that. And so that then when you come back to get more quarters, and you're also dropping off completed questionnaires, so we're not having people taking quarters and not actually getting them filled out, and dropping off the completed questionnaires.
Yeah, last year it was kind of hard to keep all the surveys together, so it would be easier to do it that way.
Yeah, now because we have an office, this will be way easier.
And not any time you want to come pick up surveys.
Oh, yes, sorry,
Because
sorry.
not any time there's somebody here. There's always somebody here between 2 and 4. Always. And there will always be, there's usually somebody here in the mornings. If you're coming and want to be sure, just call phone.
And all that information is on the bottom here. Oh, my goodness, nope, it got cut off. I ran out of space. So all that information is not on the bottom here, so if you don't already have the whole contact information, make sure you get all that.
It's on the bottom of the survey.
It
So
doesn't
it
have
should
the
be
phone
2
number.
and 4, not 2 and 5.
Survey.
Oh, it's on the bottom of the survey, cool. Yeah, so anything else from anybody, questions or comments before we?
And if it's 7 o'clock in the morning and you need surveys and you call, and I will answer the phone, but I may not be here. I can make it here though. So just say you want some surveys, then I will come and make sure that office is open so you can get surveys.
So we all planned on going and doing a survey. I'm not sure if everyone's still down with that. We're still actively doing surveys.
want to, but then there's the problem of we have the infrastructure.
When's this?
Oh, you didn't change it?
We couldn't change it to 6 because Ben can't do it.
Where's the social meeting?
Benjamin.
Right here?
Sorry. No. 10 minutes.
But we are just drafting that in here.
Are they 5 o'clock, they have something?
Yeah.
We gotta get this cleaned up. Well, not much though.
They're using a conference room.
Okay, where's all right, well, yay, we're ready.
Good
So
job.
does everybody feel ready to hit the streets and gather our?
Maybe tomorrow, but not today.
Yeah, I know, today,
Well, why don't they just go over the survey as if you're taking it yourself?
oh yeah, actually, if you, have not already done this year, pretty much everybody in this room, other than me and Nancy, everybody in this room, fill out the questionnaire.
I haven't done it this year. Oh, I can't do it. So then you'll have done it.
You guys,